Hello everybody, this is Jason Wright, and I'm going to take you on this quick tutorial of how to use After Effects and pull the file in. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Teams. We're going to look in your class, and we're going to go to Files, and we're going to go to Class Materials. This is where you're going to find the blank template. So you're going to go ahead and download the blank template here. You click it and then just hit download. That'll download it to your downloads folder. So we're going to go into downloads, unzip it, and the file that you want is in here. It's the big purple one, the AE blank template. So you're going to click that. That's going to launch After Effects. Give it a sec to start up here. It wants to convert it because I have a newer version, and it's going to tell me that I have some fonts, but who cares about those? You don't need to worry about that. Those are some old fonts. So first thing we're going to want to do is go to our main output. Remember, this is the file that you will need to render out. We're going to put our content on main display here, the 3072 by 1280. And we're not really going to worry about the strips or anything else. Remember, you're going on main display. You can either get it here, I can unlock it and go there, or I can get it in the repository over here on the side. Remember, you have multiple options. Go ahead, click on main display. Now this main display is 3072 by 1280. This is where you're going to put your content. Now we just need to make sure that we grab the content that we want to put on there. So I'm going to go back to Teams. The content that I created of everyone's maps is in Exercises, Drafts. You'll see it down there at the bottom. LMC 8803. I'm going to go ahead and download that. Once again, that's going to go into your downloads folder. See that MP4 right there? Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag it into our little file repository over on the side here. This is where we keep all the files that we use. Pull it on over. You'll see it now in that repository, the MP4. See, it's right there with all your compositions and everything that you've got in this file. So you're going to grab that and just drag it on top of the main display. Okay, so now because we've built this at the exact same size of the main display, it just takes up the whole space. You can also turn it off so that you can see the main display template back there behind it. But here we go across the timeline showing that, yep, it's all there. This is the movie that we created and this is what we want it to show. Go across the whole 55 seconds, make sure it's there. It is. Perfect. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our main output so that we can see that it's actually there. We're going to check our timeline. Yep, the maps are there. Everything's working good. Looks nice. Now, before I render this out, I do want to kind of turn off a couple of the guides that are here just as to help me. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off these strip intersection guides that tell me where the strips come in. And just because I don't want to have all those colors blinding everybody up on the bridge, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the strip vertical master, which contains that. And so you just hit the eyeball, now you don't see them. Still there, you just don't see them on this output. So go check, yep, this is what I want. Okay, now one thing, this composition is much longer than just that video. This composition is 2 minutes, and that video is only like 55 seconds. And so we don't want to spend a ton of time rendering out tons and tons of just, neon blue. So we're going to go into our composition settings here. It's going to show you how big it is and how long it is. So I'm going to change that 2 minutes to 55 seconds because that's what our video is. Now when I check, Okay, we're looking good here. We're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, we do fade out to that main display over there. So I probably want it less than 55 seconds. I probably want it like 54 seconds. I want to kill that last second off. So what I'm going to do is go over here, back to my composition settings. And I'm going to change it to like 54 seconds. So now my main output, the composition, is set at 54 seconds. So it just contains everything that I want. Doesn't have anything else. I'm going to choose export, and I'm going to export to the media encoder, which comes with After Effects. This is how you actually output the files. Drag it into this window here. So the live one, the blue at the bottom, is what I'm actually trying to render. Right now it's still just called main output. I'm going to change that name. I'm going to change it to like Yanni's class or something like that so that I know which one it is. Hit save. Okay, and one of the things that I'm going to do as you progress in this course, I'm going to give you the settings that you need to be able to output for the media bridge. Right now, you wouldn't, it's a proprietary setting, you wouldn't have it. So I'm going to send that to you, but you just choose, okay, I want this for media bridge once it's loaded. Okay, hit play. It's going to tell you how long it takes. I think this one is like, I think it's, yeah, it gets down to like 20 minutes, something like that. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and render the whole video. I'm not just going to sit here. So we're going to let this kind of go in the background. And we can check. It is giving me a preview. Yep, that's the first map, so I know that it is actually doing what I want. And so for the rest of the videos, while that's rendering, I do just want to take you through just a couple of the pieces of After Effects. So remember, you're on main output right now. This is what you need to be able to output everything. I'm turning the strips back on and the strip guides so you can see what it looks like when you open it up. Your main display. I'm going to go over to main display here. Oops, I got to unlock it there. So click it from there, unlock it. This is my main display. It is one of the comps over here on the side. So I can see main output, main display. They are connected. Unlock it, be able to get to it. And remember, I just pulled my file down into the timeline because all your files are always over there in the repository. So there it is on the timeline. And here we are again, just looking at main output. These are really the only two things you'll touch in this file. We can worry about the other stuff as you progress. And with that, that's it. So thank you very much for your time. And let me know if you need any help. You can always find me. It's jason.wright at library.gatech.edu. You know, I run all of our social media, so if you wanted to hit me up on Twitter or Facebook, pretty much the only thing I don't run is the chat. But on the website, but if you went to the chat on the website and told them that you needed me, they'd get you in touch. So, you know, all you got to do, if you're trying to find me again, go on the website, go to About the Library, go to our staff directory, just type in my name, Jason, hit apply, and there I am. So there's all my contact info. Email me, do whatever you need. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate it.